Every year, my school hosts a month-long trip to a foreign country for our 8th grade class. The Global Studies program, as it's called, lasts from the very first day of school to the day we graduate from middle school, and it's one of the things I would look forward to for years. This year, my class went to Peru. We visited a bunch of famous landmarks, explored cities, interacted with locals, and tried new food. However, spending such a long time away from home was a challenge for many of us, and there were a lot of ups and downs throughout the trip. I wanted to share the whole experience with you, so without further ado, here's the Evergreen School's 2025 Peru Global Studies trip. Alright, it's just...
I should have just got like a dry
It's a video.
I should have charged.
Ben, say hi to the documentary.
Hi, documentary.
Let's just go.
Everyone, take your hands out of the camera.
As soon as
It's trivia time. It's trivia. Thumbs up. The Fresh Prince.
Based on Will Smith. That's false, right?
That's false.
There we go. There we go.
Let's go, boy.
We're still in Seattle. We're gonna go to LA for a layover, I think, or just join another flight, and then we're gonna go to Peru, I think. Not sure at this point.
Are you excited though?
Very excited.
Thank you, Ben. I love you.
Love you too, Cason.
It's a video. This is the most important part of the trip, right, Holden?
No, it's not.
See,
no
like,
one ever reads
in
except for Cason.
an emergency, you need to know exactly what to do to get out of the flight.
I already know what to do. They give a whole demonstration every single time.
But it's important. It's important to know.
Sure.
We're now in
We're
LA.
gate 138.
In LAX.
We're gate 138.
Thanks, team.
But we're the group that has
We're
to
cooked.
recheck
Yeah.
our bags and go through security again.
Yeah, our group name was pretty great. So tough.
I'm literally Michael Jackson. Still tennis?
You can play your own rules. Cool.
This meal is 3 big boobs. Boom! Boom! Boom!
Hi everyone, it's the beginning of day 3, and for breakfast we got a passion fruit,
Watermelon,
Pineapple.
I really like pineapple.
All right, Miko. On 3, we're gonna give our rating for meal number 3. 1, 2, 3, 7. Alright, this is 7.5. I like the passion fruit, and the pineapple is good.
Yeah, it's just like really solid. It's kind of like basic, like kind of like there's not really any like anything like special. Like this tastes like it's really good. But it's, yeah.
What's your rating, Weston?
I really like pineapple. So I'll give it a pineapple out of 10.
Come up.
You don't have to be very hungry. Peccaries, like wild boars, yes, they do. They eat both of them. Otter, they don't eat. Tiger, they don't eat. Brown are good, delicious. Armadillo, they eat.
So while I was in Oasis Sambo, the things I did were, let me think, Quechua, I did the hike, I did chocolate making, that was really fun, I did seed art. Well, my favorite one personally was probably the seed art. I'm not really sure why, it was just really fun because we had these little drills and we got these, I think it was Brazilian nuts, and then we like made little designs on them. And it was just a really creative way to use nature. So yeah. So we did rotations for the first few days, and then we did NGOs, which non-government organizations, yes. And then for my non-government organization, I did Corazones, where we went to, well, I actually didn't go the first day, but the second day I went, and it was this big, kind of looked like a farm in a way, but I think it held basically like youths who had some hard family lives, and then they basically had like education there. They had these little stations where they would do artwork, and then they would sell them in the market over the weekends, I think Sundays specifically. And I thought it was really cool that they had a whole organization set up that could help these kids. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Great.
Young boy aiming at your top, yeah. Catch swag, cool off the rock, yeah. So many shots, they still ain't stopped, yeah. Fiend shot in his foot and got hops, yeah.
And so it goes. Don't you tell me how your bro did so and so to such and such. Grew up with no justice, no peace, just us and them streets like the bus. Either Martin or you marching like you Martin Luther King, but keep up. Speaking on my name is free buzz. My little brother told banana clips ain't got no peach fuzz. Still throwing heat up. We just hitting open threes to still ain't shit in surplus, so ain't no need to look, cold cash coming round the clock here, yo. From a city where Tupac pop 2 cops here, yo. I was bred there. Only told you take the blue and red pill. You know I high as the heavens, but still drunk as hell. Heard that little that you dropped, we was not compelled. No, they can't compare. My attitude is laissez-faire. You do you and I do me. I'm down the street, stay over there. Clip long as well when it block it like King Capella. Storyteller selling Snow White, weed, even Cinderella. Either way, ain't nobody gonna get nothing for free. I'm taking over. I can make the devil sell his soul to me. Give it all back to Jehovah.
I can get prescribed.
Paru Paru was like really cool in the way that it wasn't like any of the other locations that we visited. In a lot of the places that we stayed, it was like a hotel or a hostel that was kind of like made for people to stay in, like people visited regularly. But in Paru Paru, the sleeping conditions weren't like often visited. So like they were really different from what we were used to. We had to go to the bathroom in the outhouse. Pretty much in all locations we had to hand wash, but in some locations like Cusco, Noyan, Tambo, we had the option to go to like laundromats to get our clothes cleaned. But here we had to do only hand washing, and we had to put it up on drying racks to dry, which is difficult for some people. But I felt like because of Paru Paru, I kind of developed better gratefulness for what I have in Seattle, because I feel like there's a lot of things that we take for granted, and I think going to Paru Paru really helped me remember that, and I thought that was pretty cool. I remember at the end of our stay at Paru Paru, we drove down to visit our pen pals at their own school, which is really cool because I felt like a lot during the trip we didn't really meet kids that were our age. We saw a lot of adults, a lot of little kids, but it was really cool to interact with kids that were kind of like basically like us, except they didn't really, I don't know how to say this, but they shared a lot of things in common with the kids at our school, but there were also things that made them different. Like they had a different language, they had traditional clothing that was different than what we wore, they had different games, but we were still able to connect. Like we played a big soccer game together, we played volleyball, we sung songs to each other, which is pretty cool. And I thought that it was really interesting that even with that language barrier, we were still able to connect with kids that were our age, even though there was a lot of differences. One of the last locations that we went to, and one of my favorite locations, was Cusco. It was, I think, our second to last place that we visited, and honestly, it's probably one of my top 3 on the trip overall. I really enjoyed exploring the city just on our own. We had our 2 slip days, which stands for student-led itinerary programs, which are basically 2 days where we completely planned our own like activities, and we basically there were chaperones, but they were only there to kind of make sure that nothing went wrong. Those 2 days were really cool because obviously during the trip a lot of things were planned by the teachers, or they were already set, or we had set meals, but for these days we just kind of got to explore the city, and it was really cool to see like the mix of Spanish influence in the architecture, like the amount of different languages that were spoken, the amount of different like random shops and like stalls in the market that were just really cool to look at. I think overall Cusco was really cool to see, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so the last place that we went on our trip was Lukina, which is a small community that's located right next to Lake Titicaca, which is one of the highest elevation freshwater lakes in the world. It was pretty cool since it was the last location on the trip. We kind of got to end it off on a high note where it was like a good view. It was like surrounded by nature, the lake was really pretty, and we kind of got to all hang out one last time before we went home, and then just all split up. Since next year we're all going to be going to different high schools, it was pretty cool to spend that last like couple of days together on the trip. I definitely think that Lukina was one of the most I think Lukina was the best place to end the trip on. Towards the end we did our greatest lessons, which was basically like a small paragraph that we wrote about the biggest thing that we learned on the trip, and we all read them out together like around the fire. I thought that was a really nice moment as well. I think that overall, like this trip in general, it was really nice. It was nice to spend time with my friends. We're obviously going to be going to different high schools, like I've already said, but I think that having an experience where we all go to someplace entirely new and having to completely like change our view on certain things and like live a different way that we're not used to really kind of brought us together in a way that we didn't really know each other before. Because there's a lot of people that I haven't really talked to at school, but being with them for an entire month definitely made me know a lot of people better, or like on a deeper level. So in the end, I really enjoyed the trip. I like sharing it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.
Looking at me through my peripheral vision, pretty baby as I ride on this empty road. I'm just looking for something to do. After she was hungry, then she wanted to get food, and she said nah, then she kissed me on my cheek. Next thing I know, she was feeling on me, and I was in BMW. Then she said park my car down the back street.
Speeding down the back street, I'm trying to get you in my backseat.